Guys, I think it's time to have the conversation. I know we're only 3 weeks into the season, and I didn't expect if this were to happen, if this situation were to happen later in the season, I think I would have expected to make a video then, but it is week 3, and the Bears are declining and declining fast. We have regressed immensely from last year, and most importantly and most disappointingly, Justin Fields has regressed. Now even looks worse than his rookie season. So now it's time to ask the question, is Justin Fields a bust? Can we say that for sure yet? Justin Fields, in his career, I believe has 3 wins to his name. 3 or 5 wins. I believe 5 wins, I'm sorry. 5 wins and 24 losses? Whatever it is, man. A lot of losses and very little wins. Yes, I know not all the losses are on him, especially last year when we had, Walmart cashiers and electricians as our wide receivers, O-linemen, and our roster in general was just auto-generated randoms. But now in a season where there's really no excuse in terms of roster, you have guys that can do it. You got DJ Moore now. You've got a good defense to help you, against good teams. Well, apparently not, but you've got more pieces now. You got a better O-line. I know we're all injured, but the O-line's been playing somewhat decent, actually. There's been given at least better than week 1. I'll say that much. But these past 2 weeks, even against the Chiefs and even against the Bucs, and more importantly, there were a lot of times where Justin Fields had a lot of time in the pocket. We had all day to find an open receiver, and I don't know what's going on with Fields, if he's just not processing correctly, if he's overthinking, whatever. But whatever the case may be, he is not seeing the field and he's not throwing to the right guys. He has all the time in the world, and those times where he's got a clean pocket, he is not hitting the guys. He's just taking sacks. He's taking sacks. That's the most upsetting part. If you have 4 or 5 seconds in the pocket, you should not be taking a sack. At the very least, throw it away or run. Run like he did last year. Don't know why he stopped doing that. I don't know what the coaching is telling him to do, but he just stopped. And a lot of it is on the coaching, obviously. But guys, I think it's time to finally say that Fields is a bust, but a little asterisk here, it's not because Fields by himself just can't get it done. I think, and I am pretty certain, I am almost 100% certain, if we even had a top 15 play caller, a top 15 coaching staff, Fields would blossom. I mean, our play calling is beyond terrible. I don't know a single QB that could thrive under our coaching. And obviously, Chicago is notorious for destroying QBs, ruining their confidence, and just running them into the dirt and just chews them up and spits them out to wherever they go, or they end up being career backups and nothing more than just average QBs at best. It's disappointing to see how much hope we had for Justin Fields and what you say what you want about Fields. He is the most athletic, by far, the most athletic and physically gifted quarterback in franchise history. There is no one that comes even close, not even in the same universe. Fields is the most athletic and talented QB that we've ever had. Now, obviously, talent and athleticism can only take you so far, but the fact that we had all the physical tools that we wanted from a quarterback, a guy with great arm strength, a guy who was really accurate in college, a guy who can run. He didn't even run in college. He developed that in the NFL. All these physical traits that you would have wanted. If you're going to build a QB in terms of physicality, you almost come up with something as similar as Justin Fields. Insanely fast, can throw on a rope, can throw deep. All the other stuff are the other intangibles to be an NFL QB, but in terms of physicality and talent, Justin Fields has it all. And yet we somehow managed to destroy that, to ruin him completely. Now you look at him and he has no confidence. He looks like a dead man, just a shell of what he once was. So much hope for him when we drafted him. All of Chicago was so excited, and look what we did to him. I feel so bad for him, man. I feel so sorry that he came to the one organization that could ruin him. It's like, I feel like maybe 30 other teams could have turned this guy into a franchise QB. I really believe that. I really believe that it's not just him. I feel like you can't just say that he just didn't have it. He was given all the tools, like Zach Wilson, for example. He has a good head coach. He's got a good team, good talent around him. He's just not able to do it. That's the guy where you can point to and say, hey, He just doesn't have it. He's just not good. But you know what? Justin Fields was just ran into the ground. Yes, a lot of it is on him. Don't get me wrong. A lot of it is on him, but a lot of it is also because of the coaching put that on him and basically molded him into a bad QB. And I say that because he has shown flashes his rookie year and last year that he is not showing this year. Where did all that go? I mean, in 95% of situations where quarterbacks are like this, they progress. Tua Tagovailoa, Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen. Those are the three big names I can think of that were guys that were like, you know, improving. They hadn't gotten to stardom yet, but they were improving. And then year 3, they broke out. And that's exactly what we expected of Justin Fields. And instead, what did our coaching staff do? We ruined him. We destroyed that man. And now he will go down as probably one of the worst QBs, the worst record probably out of any quarterback in Bears history, because our coaching just ruined him. I guarantee you, if he went to the 49ers, if he went to even the Jets, if he went anywhere else that wasn't Chicago, he'd be considered a top 10 QB right now. I'm so sorry, Justin Fields. I apologize on behalf of all of Chicago that you got drafted here. I hate the fact that we took this man, a physically gifted human being, and we ruined him. It is so disappointing to see what our franchise continues to do. And no matter what we put out for them, no matter what we give them, they just continue to shit them out. Excuse my language, but that's just how it is. We are a terrible franchise. We are a terrible organization. There is no light at the end of the tunnel. You want to say Caleb Williams, sure, but you know what? I'll tell you what, if Matt Eberflus and Luke Getsy are still here next year, they're gonna do the same thing to Williams. He's not even gonna want to come here. Caleb Williams might not want to enter the draft. He might pull an Eli Manning, or just stay in school another year. Honest to God, we'll end up taking Drake May, and we'll probably run him into the ground as well. So yeah, guys, I'm sorry, but it's not that I don't have faith in Justin Fields. Not like we have a great head coach, we have great weapons, we have a great roster, and it's just Justin Fields not succeeding. No, our quarterback is ruined. He's being ruined. He is infected with whatever the coaching did to him. We ruined Justin Fields, and he's going to go down as a bust, and a lot of it's not even his fault. That is the sad part. I would be okay with it if he was just bad. If our coaching was drawing up good plays and he just was inaccurate, he just wasn't hitting the guys, he wasn't reading the defense, and everything was going right, you know, with that part of the field, and it was just our quarterback holding us back like it's usually been. But no, you took one of the guys that we had such high hopes for, and you just ruined him. Thank you, Chicago, for breaking my heart once again, and for breaking all our hearts as Chicago Bears fans. What a sad story this has become for Justin Fields. And once again, Fields, I am sorry that you were drafted into this trash organization. I'm out.